Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing great and amazing. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the Wimpy Kid Rodrick Rules series. Okay, so let's read, let's learn some new vocabulary, new expressions we can use and improve your fluency in English. So Wednesday. Today was Manny's first day of preschool and apparently it didn't go so great. Do you remember Manny, guys? Manny is a little kid. Okay, so today was Manny's first day of preschool, and apparently it didn't go so great. Preschool is like kindergarten, الحضانة. All the other kids in Manny's school started back in September, but Manny wasn't potty trained until last week. So that's why he had to wait until now to make the jump from daycare. Manny's preschool was having their Halloween party today, so it wasn't the greatest way to introduce him to his classmates. Manny's teachers had to call mom at work and have her come get him. I remember my first day of preschool, I didn't really know anyone, so I was pretty scared about being around a bunch of new kids. But this boy named Quinn came right over and started talking to me. Do you like ice cream? Yeah. Then why don't you marry it? I didn't get that it was a joke, so it really freaked me out. Freaked him out. When you freak someone out, like scare someone out, it's creepy. So we have taken it before, guys. So I told mom I didn't want to go back to preschool. And I told her all about Quinn and what he said. But mom told me Quinn would just be silly or wacky. Okay, another word for silly is wacky, سخيف. And I didn't need to listen to him. After mom explained the joke, I actually thought it was pretty funny. I couldn't wait to go back to school the next day and try it out myself. But it didn't really have the same effect. You're gonna grow up and get married to some ice cream. November, Monday. It's been over a week since Rodrick's party, and I stopped worrying that mom and dad were gonna bust us for it. Gonna catch us, arrest us for it. But remember that bathroom door we switched out? Well, I forgot all about it until tonight. Rodrick was upstairs in my room bugging me, bothering me, annoying me. Okay, and Dad went into the bathroom. A couple of seconds later, he said something that made Rodrick stop cold. Hey, didn't this door he used to lock? Oh my God. So I thought it was over. If Dad knew about the door, it was just a matter of time before he found out about the party. But Dad didn't put two and two together. I must be losing my marbles. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if mom and dad found out about the party. Rodrick would get grounded, which would be awesome. So if I can figure out a way to spill the beans. This is actually an idiom, guys. Spill the beans. That means like tell a secret about someone. Let the cat out of the bag. Okay, so when you spill the beans, it's an idiom to reveal a secret unintentionally, give the game away, or let the cat out of the bag. Okay, so this is the meaning of it. So if you wanna spill the beans on someone, guys, tell me in the comments. Okay, so if I can figure out a way to spill the beans without Rodrick finding out, I'm gonna go for it. Tuesday, I got my first letter from my French pen pal. Do you remember pen pal, guys? Okay, like a person from outside, like you have a friend outside of your country from abroad. My motto today, I decided to adjust my attitude, to actually alter my attitude, to change my attitude, and give this whole pen pal thing my best efforts. So when I wrote back to my motto today, I tried to be as helpful as possible. Dear, whatever, I'm very, whatever to make you, I don't understand this letter. Dear my mother, I'm pretty sure acquaintance doesn't have a C in it. I really think you need to work on your English. Sincerely, Greg. I think it's dumb that Madame Lefray will let us use email with our pen pals. Dumb, stupid. Albert Murphy has already written back and forth with his pen pal a bunch of times, and it's costing them a lot of money in stamps. Friday, tonight Rolly's parents went out to dinner, so they got him a babysitter. I don't know why Rolly can't just watch himself for a few hours, but believe me, I'm not complaining. Rolly's babysitter is Heather Hills, and she's the prettiest girl at Crossland High School. Whenever the Jeffersons go out, I always make sure to be up at Rolly's for story time. Can you scooch over a little bit? Scooch over يعني تاخر. Okay, انزاح. Okay, scooch over a little bit. All right, just like, give me some space, right? Scooch over to move a short distance, especially when sitting down. Okay, يتاخر وينزاح يعني. Adjust and change ahead. So I went up to Rolly's at about 8 tonight, and I even splashed on some of Rodrick's cologne. Okay, which like perfume, to make sure I made a good impression on Heather. I knocked on the door and waited for Heather to answer, but I was caught a little off guard. Like without precautions, without warning. When Rolly's next door neighbor, Leyland, answered instead. I can't believe Rolly's parents switched babysitters from Heather to Leyland. They should have at least checked with me before doing something stupid like that. Once I realized the Heather wasn't there, I turned around to go back home, but Rolly asked me if I wanted to hang out and play magic and monsters with him at Leyland. The only reason I said yes was because I thought it was some kind of video game, but then I found out that you play it with pencils and papers and these special dice. With these special dice اللي هو الايه dice guys اللي هو الزهر اللي نلعب عليه طاولة, and that you're supposed to use imagination or whatever. It actually turned out to be pretty funny, mostly because in Magic and Monsters it can do all sort of stuff you could never do in real life. I liked Rolly's eyebrows with a torch. Ouch. So when I got home, I told Mom all about Magic and Monsters and how Leyland was a really awesome dungeon keeper. Rodrick overheard me talking about Leyland, and he said that Leyland is the biggest nerd at his high school. Nerd. With the meaning of nerd, guys? Nerd means a person who's enthusiastic and like very knowledgeable about a particular subject, like a bookworm. Okay, nerd equals bookworm. Sometimes they call themselves geek. They call this person geek because, he doesn't care, like he doesn't take care of his look, right? شكله كده يعني geek شوية. اوكي, او nerd او bookworm, هو طبعا بتاع الكتاب بقى يعني ايه دحيح. فين الدحيح؟ هو ده. طيب, another meaning for nerd is a person, especially a man, who is not attractive and is awkward or socially embarrassing. A geek. Okay? It's not actually attractive, like doesn't care of his looks or anything. So, but this is coming from a guy who spends his Saturday nights putting fake throw up on people's cars in the Home Depot parking lot. He's talking about his brother. He's talking about his brother Rodrick. Okay, so I think I'll just take Roderick's opinion with a grain of salt. Like I don't care about it. Wednesday, I've been going up to Lillian's house every day after school to play Magic and Monsters. I was headed up there again today when Mom stopped me at the door. Mom has been acting real suspicious of this whole Magic and Monster thing. Suspicious. What does it mean by suspicious, guys? Suspicious means doubtful or skeptical about it. Okay. شك يعني. All right. Really شك. And from the questions she's been asking me, I guess she must think Leyland is teaching me and Rolly witchcraft or something. So today Mom said she wanted to go with me to Leyland's to watch us play. I begged Mom, when you beg someone, توسلت لها بقى, ترجتها كده. So I really asked her like, deeply about like not to come because first of all, I knew she would never approve of. Approve of means agree on. Agree on. She would never agree on all the violence in the game. العنف. So, and second of all, I knew that having her in the room would totally ruin the whole experience for everyone. Ruin means spoil the experience for everyone. Okay? تفسد. هيفسد طبعا الايه المتعة لكل الناس. So, when I begged Mom not to join us, it made her even more suspicious, like doubtful. All right, stupid. So now there was no change in her mind. Change in her mind, like, change her decision. Rolly and Leyland couldn't have cared less that Mom came with me. But I couldn't enjoy myself because I felt like a total dork playing in front of her. Total dork. Dork means idiot, stupid, dumb, right? أحمق. My wizard Talrock utters the spell of Tailrock. So I figured Mom would eventually get bored, right? مل بقى وتزهق and just go home. But she stuck around, and right when I thought she was finally gonna leave, mom said that she wanted to join in the game. So Leyland started setting up a character for mom, even though I was trying to signal to him that it was a big mistake. When Leyland created a character for mom, mom told Leyland she wanted her character to be my character's mother in the game. I did some quick thinking and told mom that all the characters in Magic and Monsters are orphans. Orphans. Orphan means like doesn't have parents. Okay, a person without parents. Okay, a team. So she couldn't be my mother. And mom believed me, but then she asked Leyland if she could name her character mom, and he said yes. I have to give mom credit for figuring out the loophole. Loophole, right? ثغرة. What does it mean by loophole? Loophole is an ambiguity or inadequacy in the law or set of rules. Okay, this is a loophole. All right, we're gonna take in the advanced vocabulary guys course, so yeah, make sure to remember it. But it totally ruined the rest of the game for me. I hand turkey leg to mom. Thank you, sweetie. Even though mom wasn't technically my mother in the game, she sure acted like she was. At this one point, our characters were hanging out in a tavern, waiting for a spy to arrive. Tavern, we were waiting in a bar, okay, or pub or inn. Yeah, Hannah. Okay. So, and my dwarf gremlin ordered a pint of mead, and mead is some kind of beer, like a sort of beer in Magic and Monsters, and I guess mom didn't approve of that, like didn't agree on that as well. The worst part of the game was when we got into a battle situation. See, the whole point of the Magic and Monsters is that you're supposed to kill as many monsters as possible so you can get points and move up in levels. But I don't really think mom got that concept. That perspective, okay, مفهوم ده. So you run into a pack of orcs and they look hungry. We give them all of our food. After about an hour of things going like this, I decided to quit. I gathered up all my stuff, I collected all my stuff, all my things, and me and mom headed home. Okay, who's a spy, guys? Spy اللي هو الجاسوس, waiting for a spy to arrive. A person employed by government or other organization to secretly obtain information on an enemy or competitor. Secret agent equals secret agent. On the way back, mom was really talking up Magic and Monsters, saying how it could help me with my math skills and stuff like that. All I can say is I hope she isn't planning on becoming a regular at these games, because the first chance I get, mom is getting handed over to a pack of orcs. I think, okay, guys, that's it for today's session. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I hope you learned use these vocabulary, these expressions, these idioms, guys, in your speaking from today. Practice as much as you can. Practice makes progress. Don't forget that. So, okay, guys, so just make sure to like and subscribe and share this knowledge with your friends and family. Have a great day, guys. See you next time.